近期上映的电影《南京照相馆》引起海内外的广大回响。来听听看过这部电影的老外他们的感言。
I just watched Dead to Rights, the film about the Nanjing Massacre, and honestly, it hits me hard. I saw their fear, their courage, their impossible choices. It made my heart break. It made me angry. But mostly, it made me understand why remember this matters so deeply. This film is not about blame today. It's about seeing their pain, honoring them. We won't forget what you went through.
It really messed me up. I didn't expect that, to be honest. I didn't, yeah. That's a must-see movie. First of all, an amazingly made film. There were so many elements that I think were excellent. The acting, the storyline, the characters. Also showing the historical side of what actually happened. None of us, at least in the West, have ever, certainly I have never heard of that event, the Nanjing Massacre, until I got here. I heard about it. I want to see the movie. I thank God there were some subtitles in this movie this time. It helped me a lot to understand it better.
Oh, 我在澳大利亚，我听说在中国这个电影很火，所以今天我去看一看。这个电影票花了24澳币，在中国多少钱？欣赏的人儿，幼小的脸庞，他藏在山丘，给我春光。
I myself didn't want to talk, and the whole cinema was completely silent after that movie. Everyone walked out in silence and waited for the credits to finish. That was so intense. I just got home from watching Nanjing照相馆, and I'm just shocked and speechless. I was totally unaware of the extent of this piece of history and how bad it was. I'd only heard about the Nanjing Massacre, but did not realize how dark this piece of history is. It has to be the darkest, most evil thing to have taken place on Earth on a mass level. Can't believe that based on a true part of history, and I feel so deeply. It was a great movie that I hope I never have to watch again, but I'm going to encourage and share it with as many people as I can and get them to watch it.
Japan doesn't want the world to know what they did, but I'm here with the truth today. I just went to see the movie Dead to Rights, which is about the Nanjing Massacre, and it takes place right after the fall of Nanjing, which used to be the capital of China. Over 300,000 people lost their lives during the massacre, and while watching the movie, I really felt the hopes, the dreams, the lives, and the heartbreak of each person. I cried from the beginning to the end of the movie. And the worst part, the Japanese has lied to its people that this ever happened. They've never formally apologized, and they've tried to wipe it from the world's history in general. But guess what? It hasn't worked. Iris Chung was one of the first people to expose what happened in Nanjing. She broke a 6-decade-long international silence on the matter. Did you know that even Nazis were freaked out about what the Japanese did in Nanjing? This brings me to my next hero, what some call the good Nazi, John Brown. He rescued over 250,000 civilians by using his Nazi status. When he would see people who needed rescuing, he would show his armband, he would say some things in German, scare them, and then take them to safety into what's called the safety zone, which he helped to establish. This movie is a 10 out of 10. It's hard to watch, but I think it's a must watch. Everything that you see the Japanese do in the movie really happened in real life. The story follows a Chinese man who was forced to develop film for a Japanese war photographer. The pictures showed horrific things that the Japanese did to the Chinese. As they were developed in the dark room with the red light, I felt like they were dripping in blood. The photographer capturing these images showed that even though this wasn't a gun, it was just as bad as a gun, because capturing these evil things happening is also evil. The characters had a lot of depth, and the character development showed the transformation of what happens to people during war. For the Japanese, they just got more and more twisted. But for Chinese people, in the beginning, they just wanted to flee. They were so desperate. But in the end, you could see that deep down, Chinese people have a pure heart full of empathy. And Chinese people, at their core, are good people. This is something that I see mirrored in present day and a huge reason why I want to live in China and raise my kids here. Chinese people were never the ones going off and starting fights or wars. And the most incredible part of this movie didn't happen on screen. It's what's happened in real life 80 years later. Despite the hell, the torture, the horrific things that happened, China has rebuilt and is stronger than ever. Like a phoenix, they rose. I feel proud to live in a country where people have so much strength and resilience. Have you seen this movie, or do you plan on going to see it? And for my foreign friends out there, I know this won't be advertised for, so I hope that as many people as possible can see my video. Go watch it. It's a must-see. It's history that we weren't taught in schools, but we should have been. It's the forgotten Holocaust.
你一个老瓜。
是南京方言吗？
悲伤的不能自己。
头好疼啊，费劲了，感觉我得整理一下我的感情。我刚看完这电影，然后感情很复杂，哭了很多，影院里的人都哭，旁边的大爷都哭。这部电影没有感情可以休息的时间，一直打击脑袋，而且有些场面非常现实，很残忍，看到了悲伤、愤怒。
制作这支视频心里真的难受，让我几度暂停，需要情绪平复才能继续。南京照相馆通过一段沉痛的历史，提醒我们铭记真相，审视人性，珍爱和平。它告诉我们，历史的记忆不仅关乎过去，更关乎我们对当下和未来的态度。以自强捍卫和平，以理性承载记忆，以理解防止悲剧，这或许就是这部电影留给人类最深刻的省思。